Hey everyone, welcome back to a new video. So basically, if you clicked on this video, chances are you're thinking of taking the CompTIA Security Plus, or you're already even in deep study for the CompTIA Security Plus. Well, in this video, I'm just gonna basically talk about my experience and how the CompTIA Security Plus was for me, and just like basically my experience, from what's probably out there. Everything I'm gonna say in this video is my opinion. It has nothing to do with any other person. So my name is Richard. You can call me RTA, or you could call me RTA Tech. That's my YouTube channel. And exactly 1 year ago, I took my CompTIA Security Plus. The exam code then was, I think it was called 601, and now it's the CompTIA Security Plus 701. I don't think a lot of changes were really made to it. I know they added a new domain, or to it, like a new curriculum to it. Just a general security concept. Well, basically, I'll go more deeper in the video. Like what the whole CompTIA Security Plus is about. So I'll be talking about the good, the bad, and the things they don't really tell you. Because everyone says the CompTIA Security Plus as that first certificate to get. If you're trying to get into like cybersecurity, or information security. It's a great certification, to be honest. I personally love that. So in this video, we're just gonna go straight into it. I passed my CompTIA Security on my first trial. It was my first ever certification, and I passed on my first trial. And it took me a long time, to be honest. It took me about 3 months. I was working and, just, shuffling life and trying to study. So basically, it took me 3 months. I've seen people say they took the CompTIA Security Plus in a month, in 2 weeks. Everyone's pace is different. So I'll say move at your own pace when you know you're ready. Because I waited till I was ready, because I was like, I wasn't going to fail this exam, you know what I mean? So I waited till I was ready to actually take this certification. So I think the first thing I'll probably do is show you where you could actually get the CompTIA Security Plus certification, where you can actually, book the exam online, where you could buy like the exam vouchers and everything. So I think that's the first thing we're going to do in this video. So I'll take you to it now. Okay, guys. So on my screen right now, I have the official CompTIA Security, the official CompTIA page website actually. Screen on this side. So if you have me looking on this side, just know I'm looking on my screen. So basically, it's quite easy to get to. Really, all you just need to do is probably on a fresh new browser, you search for. I already have it there. CompTIA Security Plus pops up right there, and you can click on it. Then it opens up, the web page. So this is like I said, is the version 7, the 701. That's the version right now we have for the CompTIA Security Plus. So all you have to do is just click on buy now. Then as you can see, the Security Plus voucher, well, it costs $425. Probably going to be lesser in pounds. I think I paid less than that for my exam actually. So all you just need to do is add this to your cards. It takes you to a new fresh browser page. Detecting my location. Okay, that's good. Let's see what it pops up with. Look at that. So that's basically 262 pounds, for the CompTIA Security. So that's what it actually costs to actually get, pay for this certification, 262 pounds. So that's just about the pricing. Now I'm gonna take you guys to the domain. So the version 4 has 5 domains, if I'm right. Yeah, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the first domain is the general security concepts, which covers 12% of your, basically covers 12% of like the questions that's going to be asked. It covers topics like the security controls, fundamental concepts, change management and cryptography solution. This is actually new. When I took my CompTIA security last year, this wasn't actually added to it. There wasn't a general security concept, but it was still something, like topics like the CIA trial, confidentiality, integrity, those were part of like the things that I still had to study. So if we move down, we see we have threats, vulnerabilities, and mitigation. It covers 22% of the exam. Just to say, the exam actually has 90 questions, and yeah, about up to 90 questions actually. And I think you also have about 90 minutes to actually take the test. So you can see in this domain, we have threat vulnerabilities and mitigation, where we talk about threat actors, different types of threat actors, the motivation, threat vectors and attack surfaces. We also have the vulnerabilities, types of vulnerabilities, that we have in our devices, malicious activities, and also mitigation technique, segmentation, access control. Just me going through this is just like my brain is trying to, come back to like remember like what the CompTIA Security Plus was like. Then we have the security architecture, which covers 18%. Where we talk about like architecture models, enterprise infrastructure, data protection, and resilience. Then right here, I think this is the most, 28%. Just excuse me. 28% where we have security operations, where we talk about, things like the computing resources, asset management, vulnerability management, alerting, monitoring, enterprise security, identity, the IAM, the IAM. We also have the automation and orchestration, incident response, and data source. Then if we come down, this is the last domain, security program management and oversight. This covers 20% of the exam, where we cover security governance, risk management, third-party risks, security compliance, audits, assessments, and security awareness. So basically, these are the domains of the CompTIA Security Plus. Basically, these are the things you need to actually focus on, to take the CompTIA Security Plus. They're very quite important. Every topic here is quite important, and it's something that is going to just be, part of you. So like I already showed you how to, pay for the certification. So like I said, I think the exam has 90, as you can see down here, 90 minutes, numbers of questions are 90, a mix of multiple choice and performance-based questions. The performance-based questions are quite interesting. I think they're like the first questions you get. Different people have different numbers of questions they get in the performance-based questions. It's more of like a theoretical side of it. It's trying to just, walk your mind, you gotta think. So basically, languages, it covers English, Japanese, Portuguese, Spanish, and Thai. So the pass score is 750. So it's over 900. So you have to get above 750 to actually, get this, get a good score basically. And so I'm gonna actually move on to the next thing. I think that would be materials that I use for my study. So to be honest, for the CompTIA Security Plus, I didn't pay a dime to anyone. I didn't pay a dime to anyone for study materials. I kind of like got all free resources, and I really used that to study really hard for the exam. So I'll be showing you that. So what I'm gonna do is show you guys materials I actually used for studying for the CompTIA Security Plus. And the first one, I think everyone probably knows it. Well, everyone who is taking the CompTIA Security Plus actually knows this. But if you're new to the CompTIA Security Plus, you most of you need to know who Professor Messer is. So that's like the OG, to be honest. He puts out free materials basically on YouTube, and you could watch I watched every video, to be honest. I remember walking down the street and I was listening to this like to the videos. I would listen to them wherever I was going to. So I would say Professor Mensa was a good one. All you need to do is just go on YouTube and search. I searched Chief Mensa, but you should search for Professor Mensa. You can see his name right here. You can click on like the playlist. He has a playlist. Then you could find the CompTIA Security Plus. You can see right here the 701 because that's the new one. You click on it, then you could start watching basically. Just watch the videos. How many videos does he have? There's 121. They're not long. You can see one. It says probably 10 minutes, 11 minutes. You got 5. So they're not long, and he really breaks down like the concept in a way that it makes you just understand. I think he's a great teacher. He's one of like the really good teachers we have there, helping out people. So that's one guy, Professor Messer. Then another guy, this is for the performance-based question. I also think it's brilliant. People who really help out people out there, it's great. And it's called the Cybercraft. So the Cybercraft, you can still on YouTube, all you just gotta do is go on YouTube and search for the Cybercraft performance-based questions. I'm gonna be probably adding like the links to like this free resources in the description so you can easily get to it. So like I said, Cybercraft is another guy. Look at that. He already has the security 701 performance-based questions where you could, see these videos. Oh, please don't play. I don't want you to play. All right, good. So basically, you can see right here at the right corner, we have different videos for performance-based questions. You guys should check it out. He has the 601, and I think the 601 is still something you should look into. Just watch every performance-based question he has. I think you should watch it. It's very good. It's very helpful. Well, I'm also still gonna say there are paid resources out there. Even the CompTIA official page, they have of resources they could give to you. You can see. So this comes with a set master learning plus labs. Yeah, the CompTIA security has a lab basically where you could practice, on some technical problems. You could do some technical practice on, configuring maybe a firewall or, using the Nmap or Wireshark, which is quite good. So you could pay that if you want to. That's $725, probably around £600 or £500 maybe. And there's another paid resources. It's on Udemy. It's by a guy called Professor Dion. He's also a great teacher. He's a great teacher, honestly, because I had to pay for. I'm sorry. So basically, like I said, I had to pay for my. I paid for the CompTIA CYSA Plus. I had to actually get materials because I couldn't really find a lot of materials. I just needed something that would stand out, so I paid for that. But for the Security Plus, I didn't pay for it. What I used was the YouTube videos and performance-based questions, and I also have my own study notes. But before I show you my study notes, so this is Professor Dion. You can see right here we have on my screen the CompTIA Security Plus 701. He has a practice exam at the end. He's a great teacher. Covers all the domains. What you will learn, you can see right here. He's a great teacher. Also, I would recommend him. Quite pricey, but I know sometimes they have a discount, so you can get it less. But right now it shows £39.99. And I'm also going to show you my study notes. If you want the study note, put a comment down put a comment down below telling me you want the study notes, and I could also have that sent to you. You know, um, yeah, you know what? Drop a comment, guys. Drop a comment for like hashtag security, hashtag CompTIA security plus. Hashtag RTA. Anything. Just drop a comment down below. So this I'm gonna show you my notes. So this is my notes basically. Um I think to be honest, I think I got this from, AI, ChatGPT. To be honest, I think all I did was, so the whole syllables, I can't remember where I got that, but I know I had like every single thing that was covered in the CompTIA Security Plus, and I basically told ChatGPT to help me, explain this in a way that I would understand, and he brilliantly helped me with these notes, covering everything from the attack threats. And this is a domain, basically, one of the domains, attack threats and vulnerabilities, where we talk about different types of attacks. We talk about phishing, smishing, vishing, spams, all of these different types of attack, and how they work. Very interesting. I swear, I really love the CompTIA Security Plus, because I think it's like it's a baseline of how security, is all about. It evolves, to the cloud and all of that. This is like the starting point for like security. So you can see, this is my notes. If you want the notes, I have actors and threats. If you want this notes, I could definitely also send it to you guys. So I think that's it with the materials. I think that's really it. I didn't, like I said, I didn't really use a lot of materials for this. This was what I used, and I passed my exam on my first trial, which I'm glad. So I think the last bit of this video is just gonna be my opinion about the CompTIA Security Plus, or let's just say about any certificate that you taken. I'm gonna get to that in a minute. The last bit of this video is gonna be my honest opinion. I think I'm just gonna talk about like what I think about the CompTIA Security Plus and what I think about every certification even out there. Certifications are great. But I think the truth people don't really say is certifications cannot get you a job. It's the hard truth, but it's the truth about it. A certification on its own cannot land you a job. It's good for you to have it on your CV. It's quite good for you to, tell people that you have this knowledge, you've studied hard, and for you to actually, get this theoretical knowledge, because I think I'm going to call it theoretical knowledge, because it's not knowledge that you really implement like hands-on, but it's still great when you have this knowledge. So for myself, I thought picking the CompTIA Security Plus was gonna, automatically just land me a job, but that wasn't the reality of it. It did not land me a job. But it was good for me to have it on my CV. And most times, when I ask people, do you have certifications, they basically say they don't have any. And these are people who actually are already in the workforce. You find out that most of them actually don't even have any professional security certification. So that's just my take on it. I think the certifications are great to have, but do not pressure yourself to actually take a certificate. You could get yourself with doing some hands-on labs. I think the best thing to really improve yourself and improve your skills is, getting your hands dirty, engaging basically in any form of like technical labs. Go out on YouTube, research, and you just try and create something for yourself, and also document it. I'll really say document it so you could put it out there so people can actually see it. So another thing I would show you is my certificate. I think it's only right I show you the certificate. So it doesn't seem like this guy, is just saying these things and there's no proof of it. So when you pass the CompTIA Security Plus, you're gonna be sent. You officially see your score right immediately. but you would also get a mail sent to you that's gonna come with the official documents. I don't know if you guys can probably see it or try. Uh, it's quite hard to see, to be honest. But this guy, it comes in this, and you also get this nice flashy card. I honestly, I take this card everywhere with me now. I'm trying to get this to focus. Come on, guy. Come on. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah, you get this guy, to be honest. Then we also have the main certificate, which is this. It's probably hard to see also, but you guys can probably see my name right there. So you see, I got the certificate itself. I'm not just saying this thing. So yeah, so that's the certificate. See you guys.